Hi, my name is Caroline. I've been with A Grade Ahead for almost 9 years, and I've been a teacher for them for those 9 years. Learning loss happens for many, many children over the summer because of the time that's taken off. While it's great to get a recharge, take a week or two off from school, some of the skills that they've learned and they're just starting to memorize, they lose those over the summer. So keeping up with those skills, the learning process, it does help them to retain and be able to go back to school in the fall with a fresh start. It is a great idea to maintain some learning and going over skills that the children have learned in their previous school year. It helps them to start school in the fall with a good start, with a good foundation, because they haven't forgotten their multiplication tables or addition facts. If they're reading all summer long and working on those things, it keeps their vocabulary fresh. When they're reading, they're constantly seeing sentences and paragraphs put together, which put them in a good role when they start back to school. And it's not just all of a sudden that they have to sit down for 7 hours a day and try to keep their mind at work when they're really just wanting to be back out and outside playing. A Grade Ahead puts together a great program that is 50 minutes long per week for the children to come together. They're in a group and they're able to have a lesson that they're presented with, and then they take this home and they work on it with some other activities, which is homework, but it can be done on their own time, a time that's set aside for just that. And it also helps with that boredom that sometimes they get in the summer. But they also have a teacher that if they have trouble with this, they can go back the next week and explain, I didn't understand this, and then the teacher can go through it. But I always encourage my students in April and May that I remind them that June, July, and August is a great time to really concentrate on their grade ahead, because there's nothing else involved. There's no other school classes, there's no other projects going on. So it's a very small amount of time for the benefit that they receive from it. A lot of families like to travel during the summer and even out of the country. The wonderful thing about A Grade Ahead is that we do online classes, and they can get in on those even being in another country if the internet is available there. Another thing is that we offer our workbooks to go out in the mail so that the children can take these workbooks with them and work on them, even driving in the car. And they have time to be able to work on these when their time is available for them to do that, but to keep those skills fresh and things. But they can just take the workbook, do the lesson, have parents help them when needed, and then work on the homework assignments as well in that booklet. If you're interested in this program, you can just call any of your A Grade Ahead offices where you live and find out what they're offering for the summer, whether it be online or if it be in person, and get involved in those. If you would like to do some one-on-one tutoring or something like that with your child for them, then just ask the office what they have available in that aspect as well.